Another round? Wait, you still good with these, or do you prefer your beloved rye?
Today, I'm on the Roger Sterling diet.
We're back with a little Mad Men also. Those iconic characters played by Jon Hamm and this guy right here, John Slattery. More than a decade after they last appeared in those roles, well, they're teaming up again. Teaming up in the new movie, Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pass. It follows a bride-to-be who's driven to find and court Mr. Hamm, and who better to help make that introduction than John's longtime buddy, played by John Slattery himself. Take a look.
Can I help you?
Hi, we're here to see Jon Hamm.
Do you have an appointment?
No, but I'm John
Slattery. Yeah, I know.
Hey.
What's up, man?
Hi.
Respect to the work, bro. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you,
Nice to
man.
meet
Thank you.
Yeah. Y'all have a good day.
Wait. No, come back.
Wait, ow!
John, welcome back.
Thank you.
I was just telling you, I watched it last night. It's laugh out loud funny. Like, there are parts, and there's not a lot these days that's actually laugh out loud funny. It's laugh out loud funny.
Yeah, really funny. Those guys are great filmmakers, David and Ken Marino.
You've got 100 acting credits to your name. You got a slew of Emmy nominations. How did this role come to be?
I was shooting something. I was in Europe, and Jon Hamm texted me and said, David Wayne has a script, and I've read it. It's really funny, and you should read it, and I'm going to do it. I think Hamm said he's basically going to do it. So I was jet-lagged, and I was up in the middle of the night, and I read it in an hour and a half and said, I'm in. It was so funny and so weird and silly. So I was in right away.
I think, not to spoil it, I think it's going to be one of those films that years from now, people will consider it a cult classic. I mean, there's so many moments in the film that are just, it's like just chef's kiss in terms of the dialogue.
That's great.
John, so set it up. Like, you're playing yourself.
I'm playing myself. I haven't worked in 10 years. I'm doing karate in my garage. And they come to me because they don't really have any leads to get to Jon Hamm, who lives at the Chateau Marmont. So I have a slew of texts that he hasn't returned. And we basically set out to try and track down Jon Hamm.
And you played John Slattery before. You played yourself in a couple cameos.
I have. Tina Fey had a show, Girls Five Eva. We did, my wife and my son and I played ourselves. And I did it one other time. What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah. When you play yourself, like, do you actually have to work at playing yourself?
No. What are you going to do? Who's going to tell you you're doing it wrong?
Director can't give you notes.
No, but it was so silly and stupid and out there that it was, you know, there's no, it was really just about how committed are you to the bit.
Yeah.
And everybody right away was diving in 100%, so it was easy to kind of just jump in.
There are a bunch of cameos, bunch of cameos throughout the film. We don't want to give away any of the cameos. Well, maybe we do. I mean, what can folks expect just in terms of the cameos?
Well, I mean, if you look back at David Wayne's IMDb, you can see all the people that he's worked with, and a few of those people, you know, bold-faced names show up. But I'm not going to be the one to give them away.
That was good. You danced around that pretty well.
Thank you.
What was it like being back with your boy, Jon Hamm, on set?
It's great. It's so easy. We have a similar sense of humor, and we actually didn't do very much together on this because we don't track him down until the end of the film. Actually, the first day of work, he was on set. We shot at the Warner Ranch, and he was in a white dinner jacket, looking like James Bond. But I can't give that bit away either because that's how the movie ends. But, yeah, we saw each other after shooting, mostly, but we didn't do very many scenes together.
Have you gotten tired yet of folks coming up to you on the street and talking about Roger Sterling and running lines with you on the street?
No, it's always great. I mean, you know, it's always nice. I mean, and complimentary. No, I like it.
It's one of the best shows in the history of television still, after all these years. And a lot of folks are rediscovering, like folks going back now to watch Mad Men for the first time.
Yeah, which is great.
Why do you think that is? With so much other content now.
I mean, I think the cream rises to the top. I think it's well written. I think it's well executed, and it's timeless, and it isn't about today's politics. No. It isn't, you know. I think that's what this movie is good for too. It's something that isn't. I mean, the country's divided. It's a chance to go to see a big old school comedy in a movie theater, and forget your problems.
It's just weird and silly. We can unplug and be weird and silly.
Yeah.
Before I let you get out of here, your celebrity sex pass, if you got one, who would it be?
That's a tricky question. You're going to just offend everybody.
Well, no, I'm not. I mean, that's the title of the film.
I'll tell you, when I was a kid, I used to watch old movies. I kind of got obsessed with old movies, and I fell in love with Katharine Hepburn as in black and white, and then saw her on a talk show, and she was 92 years old, and I was crushed. So that was my first.
Okay, all right. You know what? We're going to leave it there, John Slattery. Thank you. Always a pleasure to have you. It's called Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pass. It is out in theaters this Friday.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.